Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the top 5 stocks to buy and hold forever. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, make sure you guys go ahead and ask them down below. So starting off with stock number 1. Now stock number 1 is an absolute baller. It's ticker symbol AAPL, also known as Apple. Now the reason I love this one is one, it's historically outperformed the market. So it's always done very, very well. It has a beautiful upward trend. Apple has hundreds of billions of dollars in cash. So if they ever go through a hard time, they have way more cash that they can use to continue to innovate and grow the company. And looking at this here, you guys can see we have a great upward trend. So you will get a stock that has upward pressure, a lot more buying pressure. And if we actually zoom in, you will notice you also get a 23-cent dividend every single quarter. So you can start compounding your account. You'll get growth on the stock side. And looking at the past earnings, they've done very, very well. They brought in $97 billion in that past quarter, which is absolute fantastic. And you guys can see they did very, very well. We had an initial pop, and then the whole market lately has been selling off, which caused it to sell off even more. So for me, this is very undervalued. This is one that I am literally trying to buy as much as I can of. Now, stock number 2 is ticker symbol HD. HD is also known as Home Depot. We all know Home Depot, the home improvement powerhouse. It also has a beautiful upward trend. This one here is a little more volatile, right? You'll notice the bigger swings going up and then down. You'll notice it does have some pretty hard support pretty much underneath this $300 mark. It hit it several times, and every time we just get natural buying pressure there. So given that the stock's right now at $296, it's right on that support line, absolute no-brainer. You will also get a $1.90 per quarter dividend. So very similar to Apple, great upward trend, more dividends, and looking at that past earnings, did very, very well. So this one here is an absolute baller. You cannot go wrong with it. This is one that if we have a recession, people still need water heaters and home improvement goods. Home Depot has just always been that company, and one that I am currently trying to buy as much as I can of. Now, stock number 2 is ticker symbol WM. WM is also known as Waste Management. Now, the reason I love this one is because it's not as volatile. It's more of a value company, so you will have a little bit of more of a sluggish return. But on the flip side, it's not going to be as volatile, right? You'll notice that this thing has sold off from 170 to about 160, but sold off about $10 or about 5%. Given that the whole market right now is sold off about 16 to 17%, you'll notice that this one doesn't move as much, but you also have great earnings, $4.6 billion, and a dividend of 65 cents per quarter. So for me, this is an absolute no-brainer and one that I'm trying to buy as much as I can of. Now moving on to stock, what is this? Stock number 4. Stock number 4 is ticker symbol VZ. Now VZ is also known as Verizon. Now the reason I love this one is because you will notice it does have a great dividend of 64 cents per quarter, and also the stock, you will notice, is very, very sluggish, right? Does have just a lot of up and down. You will notice though that right when the stock's pretty much underneath pretty much this $49 mark, we just have a natural buying pressure that always tends to step over. So buying pressure, boom, 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 boom. And then we had some decent sell-off. You'll notice we've had some sell-off. The whole market lately has been selling off. And a lot of people love to say it's because of their earnings, but actually, they actually did very, very well on the earnings. So for me, this is just a natural market sell-off. So I don't think that this is something to be as concerned about. Now, the next one here is another fantastic powerhouse. It's ticker symbol MA. This last one here is MasterCard. MasterCard is one of the highest profit margins out of any company. You'll notice it very, very similar to Verizon. A lot of volatility, right? Ups and downs. Does have a steady upward trend. Heavy support for me, pretty much under 320 to 330, right in that range. You'll notice we just have this have this tendency to see a lot of buying pressure, right? If we look at that line, you'll notice buying pressure step in near and around it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now 8. So given that it's starting to curl its way back up, could be a move from 333 to about 378. Also looking at their past earnings, $5 billion in revenue, dividend of 50 cents or 49 cents. You cannot go wrong with it. These are the top 5 dividend stocks that I am buying and holding forever. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys got anything in value, hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you guys later in another episode. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care.